Hey, what's up, my dokus? Jason here, welcome you back to more VIII Lacrimosa of Donna. Last time? Excuse me. We came back to the past in hopes of, helping Adol get to the chasm. But we didn't do that. We did a bunch of little quests and then took on the next section of the Sanctuary Crypt. This time, we're going to be ending our visit to the past by, helping Adol. Because that's all we have left to do here. So we need to head to the palace and see what we can do.
Lady Donna?
Oh, Rastal. Have you been assigned to guard the main entrance to the palace?
Yes, I'm filling in for my father while he's away in the outskirts. But the guards who are stationed here are sometimes assigned to the temple, too.
Well, then, you might end up keeping your promise to me sooner than I realized.
I don't know if things will work out that smoothly, but I have to focus on my duties here and make my father and superiors proud.
Even though you're filling in, they don't allow just anyone to guard the main entrance to the palace. I know you'll do well, Rastal. Please continue to work hard.
Yes, Your Eminence.
I still don't know what disaster will befall the palace, but I can at least pour my power into this sapling.
What? What the hell is this?
The palace just suddenly appeared before our eyes! Did you do this, Donna? Yes, if I remember correctly, I planted a prayer tree sapling at this spot to restore the palace in this era. It grew this way in order to protect the palace.
Protected from what, exactly?
From... What was that?
Could it be?
No, not clearly. Anyway, we should be able to approach the chasm from the subterranean levels of the palace. Let's hurry on, Adol.
Good luck on the search!
Yes, thank you, Paro. But yeah, we now have the ability to search the chasm. Well, technically speaking. But before we do that, I just like to make sure before I start any dungeon, I know we literally were just here, but I want to make sure that no quests open up after certain points. It is possible, I just had to make sure for myself. Also, there's apparently a section in this certain pass that we missed. We'll go back to find it later. I'll figure it out and then show it off. But for now, let's go ahead and head into the Archazoic Chasm, which it's weird to say that, say it like that because we're actually in the palace itself. And instead of, you know, being only there in cutscenes in Donna's past, we are actually getting to freely explore it. And we are going to do so. So let's go ahead and head up to here. We can't really go as far as the Great Hall, as I'd call it, because this area is blocked off. Alright, let's go ahead and head over to this side. Nothing there. There's just an enemy over here, it looks like. Doesn't look to be anything special. So I guess we keep moving down. Alrighty. Hummel got a level up. Well, let's see. Let's go down as far as we can and just see what we can do here. Because I obviously, you know, that's what I want to do, is be able to go as far as I can. This door seemed to be locked by some mechanism, which means we can't do anything about it. Serene Scales. I realized there's something I forgot that I wanted to do in Castaway Village before we came here, but we'll go back soon enough. I just don't want to, you know, leave a dungeon again. Anyway. Get in here.
Treasure chest.
We have antiparalytic. Huh. I think that's an that's a medicine that stops paralysis, I believe. Like, or gets rid of paralysis and all that jazz. Okay. We go there. What do we have here? We can't do this because we don't have enough people? Excuse me? So yeah, there's a chest back there, but we can't get to it because we don't have enough people saved. This is actually, I believe, the first instance of one of these kinds of spots being in a dungeon. And that's kind of interesting. Anyway, I guess let's just go ahead and keep moving forward. Look at that! Adult, is this it? Yes, surprisingly. It seems you've already arrived on the other side of the chasm. This thing's pretty scary. I can't even see the bottom. How deep is it? I'm not sure. It's so dark at the bottom. It's like staring into an abyss.
I'm okay right now. I didn't think there was a direct path to the chasm through the palace.
The path seems to continue down the wall of the chasm. If we keep descending...
We'll eventually reach the bottom.
Is the Oceanus' nest down there? Who knows? Guess we'll just have to find out when we get there. Right. Let's keep moving, Adol. Indeed, let's. Why does it, you know, torture me with strange mass instead of just giving me the type of material I want, because that's what will upgrade my weapons and all that jazz. Did it just say miss? I have never seen that before in Issei. Like, I've never seen an attack miss at all. Alright, anyway. let's go ahead and, because we don't really have anything else that we can do here. Yeah, because there's not much else here. Let's go ahead and head into this cave. We got some more new enemies. And more strange mass. It's like this game doesn't want to give me what I want, but then again, it's an RPG. Since when does an RPG ever want to give me what I want? I literally spent like, I think freaking, like 20, I'd say 20-ish hours across 2 days trying to get every rare blade in Xenoblade 2 so I could actually cover the blade quests. And even then I spent like an entire week on one episode because Ursula's attack or Ursula's quest requires you to like replay a bunch of the same Merc missions thousands of freaking times in order to pass them. So yeah. I guess I should be used to, you know, games not giving me what I want. Ooh, seems.
I'm getting sucked in! Let's be careful.
But I don't like being careful. Yeah, we do need to be careful because if we fall down that, we, you know, it's not too bad. We just start from like the beginning of this area, but we do want to be careful because we'd rather not get sucked into that. Okay, this part's gonna be bad for us. Yeah. We can't go in there because we can't breathe underwater. So we'll just have to keep moving forward and hopefully we'll find some way to breathe underwater. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Let's see. Let's go this... No, that way won't work either. That's another underwater place. Let's see here. We just need to, you know, dodge these holes. I don't know why these enemies are giving us lumber. They don't look like trees. Another place where there's a chest that we can't get to. It's like this game is torturing us. Okay.
We've made it this far, but how much deeper can we go?
I'm not so sure about going underwater.
Can't stop now.
Yeah, we don't really have a choice, but we are limited on our options because of the fact that we cannot breathe underwater. And a lot of these areas are encased underwater. So we're gonna have to hopefully run into something that'll help us. Alright, there's just more enemies this way. And, ooh, a crystal. Something tells me we may have our answer. Coil Lacantos. These these names for these bosses are getting weirder and weirder. Like, I have a struggle just trying to pronounce them. It's also weird, but like, it seems like the bosses are getting weaker. But then again, this is like a mid-boss, so it's not like it's the final one. Okay, I'm gonna need to grind up our SP a little bit. Let's see, right here. And you know what? Actually, let's use an extra skill. Hermit Scale.
Oh,
Do you know what this is, Donna?
yes, I think I remember Sarai mentioning this at some point. She said the royal family had essence equipment that let them breathe under the water.
If we use this, then we don't have to hold our breath until we're blue in the face?
Yes, I suppose. Either way, now we can explore underwater.
Not much for swimming, Laxia. I've never been much of a swimmer, mainly because I never learned in the first place. So you just sink like a stone? Don't compare me to a stone. I just really never had a reason or need to swim. Well, next chance we get, I'll teach you how to swim. When I'm through, you'll be swimming so fast you'll be catching fish with your bare hands. Thanks. How about you, Hummel? This might be a nifty little tool for you for your transporting business. Sign me up. Hummel. Man who will always do whatever it takes when it comes to his job. But anyway, we can now breathe underwater using this. I'm going to go to keep it.
We can breathe underwater, but it still makes me nervous.
Now we can explore underwater. Let's go, Petal.
Looks like we're going to have to go another way. Yeah, we do come another way around here. There are a bunch of chests that we could go check out, but I think we'll save those for a little later. For now, I say we put this little trinket to the test. Simple, all we gotta do is come down here, and we can now explore underwater without having to, feel like we're going to die. Alright, got more enemies over here. And we have a path that we can head down. Oh, this? We have explosive spores. These plants explode when separated from the stem. These spores can really stick to your clothes. The explosion can damage enemies. If you're too close to an explosion, you will take damage too. Yeah, so we could use these actually to our advantage if we just, lead enemies to them, but for now I think we'll be fine just taking them down our own way. Look at that, Adol got a level up. You know what, speaking of Adol, why don't we switch to him for a while? Because, we've been playing as Donna a lot recently, and it's just because I love Donna and Adol as, like, fighters and everything. But, Adol hasn't had a huge time to shine, so we'll give him for the rest of the dungeon. Excuse yourself, sir. Oh, let's see. Oh, we have another enemy behind him. Didn't even see you there, buddy. Alright, we got more Tektite ore, and we have a chest with essence stone, which is what we need to upgrade our equipment, or enhance our equipment actually. Let's see, Far Off Explorer, we got an achievement, or a trophy actually, not really an achievement. If we head on this way, we'll find ourselves in the lower section where we found the Hermit's charm. Yeah, that's what it's called, right? I got it right. Correct. Or Hermit's Scale. Charm, Scale, whatever. Oh, hello, sir. Haven't we seen you before? Haven't you been in some of our raids? Excuse yourself, sir. There we go. With that, Hummel got a level up, and Donna even leveled up. Alright, we got a chest here with a lunar wing. And I think that does it for this little section. There we go. Now, heading back over this way, I think one of the disadvantages to, you know, the underwater sections is that you do move a little slower than on land, which is kind of understandable. You're underwater, you're kind of treading through. Excuse yourself. Okay. How much further do we have to go? Methinks we are getting fairly close. More strange mass. Continue through this way. We have, I think updrafts is what I'd call these. Basically, you can get back up to the surface with them and explore certain sections. But, trying to think of what I was gonna say there. Trying to explore while, you know, chatting, because I want to make sure I'm going either the right direction, or if I'm going the wrong direction, that it's like, you know, towards treasure or something. I usually end off the episodes, you know, in the middle, or I guess at the midpoint, but because we got to the midpoint kind of early, I actually think I'm gonna end things kind of in a obscure place, because we don't really have much else and we need to do more exploring. So, I think we'll stop here. Next time on Say Lacrimosa of Donna, we continue through the chasm in hopes of getting to the bottom. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, chirps at a ton. Be sure to subscribe dibbly dibbly if you have not already. And I will see you guys all later.